Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
So you posted you were getting a lot of leads, Chet?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said the leads are rolling in from
Well,
the
okay,
referral.
yeah, I'm going to see client leads. They're previous clients who want more work done. Does that count as a lead?
You're fucking goddamn right it does.
Well, whatever it is, we closed one today, a nice one. Not a nice one, but material light, labor heavy job.
Drainage.
Which no. A retaining wall and a fire pit using existing material that we ripped up 2 years ago and stockpiled at their place. But very good clients. Happy to work for them again. And then I got another call from a guy who said we are not the. I heard you're the expensive one. Well, would you rather be known as the expensive guy going
Yes.
in, or
We also assumed that you had the best quality when he said that.
Yeah. Yeah, because what he'd heard about us is that we're expensive, but we're worth it. Which is, I don't think you could go into a meeting with a better, a better, like, because he's still willing to meet with you. He gave me a budget, right? He's ticking off the boxes. I need more leads like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You absolutely.
Better than this lady who came to us as a referral, completely different lady, different job. Came to us as a referral. We did some for her family and stuff, big jobs for her family, and then asked us for a price on this little walkway. Oh, we want to do the next part in phases. We want to do a back patio and a side walkway and all this stuff, but not right now. Okay, didn't know that at the time. Price the little walkway, and fucking radio silence. Right. So I'd rather go in knowing, oh, if her family members would have said, hey, they're not cheap, but they're great, maybe that would have changed the tone of the meeting with that lady. You know, if you're recommending a contractor and you're not telling people their price, not their price, but like what price range you would expect them to be in as a contractor, you're doing them a disservice. You might as well not recommend them at all. Sometimes. I think anyway.
Are you offering any discounts at this time of year?
0 discounts. There is no room for discounts, especially at the
What do I
beginning.
get for $10?
A whole lot of nothing. I don't even know why I'm going to see people for free, because some fucking moron 20 years ago had the great idea to write free
anything that I
estimates on the side
want.
of his truck. No.
Why don't you just take it off?
So you guys are against discounts? But we're giving 100% free tickets to National Equipment Show on April 23rd to 24th in Mississauga, where we will be recording live.
That was a good plug. I'm against discounts whenever they come out of my pocket. I don't know who's paying for these tickets, but it's not NDL.
I'm against discounts too. I've never understood it. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Especially $10,000 cash. Can I just sign him up to do a $1,000 quick pick this brick up, put it back down, and he'll give me $10,000?
It blows my mind. So I have been told by Intrigue Media that Google reviews are important, right?
Yes.
So I'm trying to get old clients to go back and write a review about their experience with us. And as far as I knew, that wasn't illegal. But someone, and I forget who now, because I deleted the post because I got scared, that Google was
Oh,
going to.
did you?
Yeah, because what if it's true? Like potentially it is true. I was offering old clients $100 to go and write a review about natural design, which I didn't think was wrong. I didn't say it has to be an amazing review. You have to leave 5 stars, whatever. I just said, leave us a review and I'll hand deliver $100 to your door. And apparently you can't do that.
I didn't know it was illegal. I thought it was.
Well, maybe it's not illegal, but Google
Yeah, I don't
makes
think Google
rules
likes
if
it.
it's their law or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to entice, because nobody wants to leave a review.
Mm.
It's a pain in the ass to leave a review for something. Nobody wants to leave a review unless it's bad. I walk my dog with
I
this
leave
lady.
lots of positive reviews.
Hmm. I go on, my dog walks with this lady's dogs in the mornings and shit. So we're talking, right? She's like, oh, I had the worst pizza from Riverside this weekend. And then I called them and told them it was cold and all this. And they were rude on the phone. So I went online and left a bad review. I'm like, how many times have you eaten there in the past? She's like, oh, hundreds. You've eaten there hundreds of times and you had one fucking bad experience and you're going to blast them online? I'm like, how fair is that to them? You know? Like, you can't do that. She's like, oh, maybe you're right. I'm like, you sure as shit I'm right. They're not allowed to drop the ball one time without you fucking spraying shit all over the wall. You go and take that down, lady. So,
I've
oh,
left positive reviews. I've only left 2 negative reviews in my life.
well, I left a bad one, but I forget to
Oh,
do
that's
it.
right. We read it on
Thank
the
you,
on
bears.
air.
They're fucking idiots. Yeah, and about that stupid printer. Oh yeah.
That's right.
When the company is faceless, like nobody gives a shit if you write a review about an HP printer. They're still gonna sell the fucking printers. But when it's someone's real life, like you or I or the fucking tile guy or something like that's a different story, I think.
I've I actually do a lot of reviews on Google. I like doing it. So if we travel somewhere, I review the hotel. I review. I think there's 60 of them, maybe. I find it to be a release. Some of them are. I try to be fair with whatever experience I had. Like I went to a gas station and did a review of a gas station, and I gave it a 3 because it's a fucking gas station. I don't know any gas station that's a 5. I know
You've
gas
never been
stations
to a
that are 1.
Buc-ee's. My God.
Okay, well that's fair enough. I have not been to a 5 gas station in my existence. Then I gave one of the gas stations a 4 because the guy behind the counter was incredibly helpful and nice. It should have been a 3 because all gas stations should be a 3. Well, a gas station top end should be a 3.
Well, we went to that gas station in Ohio and got those chicken skins, and the lady was super nice.
Yeah.
Well, you could have written a review and given it a 4 and said lady was super nice.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have given a shit. She
She
wouldn't
might
have
have.
given a shit about the review.
Maybe if you named the person that you dealt with, they would have got a bonus.
I doubt it. But yeah, maybe.
So I don't know if I can pull it up here. It gives me a report in the email how many people have read my reviews.
Why don't you
I
review
don't,
book trucks on that Facebook group? Maybe people would like that.
I don't really I don't participate in Facebook groups much. Unless it's like we have a city councilor who's like freaking out because Metrolinx is just destroying Oshawa, which they are legitimately just destroying any kind of the core of Oshawa, which I'm not saying is great anyways, but a lot of like the core of Oshawa right around the 401 is just being absolutely decimated right now. They're expropriating entire streets of houses.
Aye.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. They expropriated the fucking South End Walmart.
Wow.
Wow.
Like they just expropriated a Walmart. Fuck it. Goodbye, Walmart and Five Guys. Hope no one in the South End wanted to buy food. We got to get a high-speed Metrolinx train through this bitch. Fuck you people in Oshawa. Poor ass people, fucking South End. You don't deserve to have a place to buy food. We gotta put a rail through here. Anyways, it's like I did a review of that resort we stayed at, and I was fair about it because I was like, this resort is like advertised as a 5 and it's barely a 3, and they don't give you any water. And even you ask for water, they just ignore you. The most valuable commodity on that resort was like a bottle of water, and nothing worked. The fridge, like, but they did have a tremendous amount of signs to take pictures of in front of for Instagram. So
Mhm.
if the goal of your trip was to get a lot of pictures in front of signs with hashtags, that place is the fucking bomb.
You just have to
Like
get
the
your
absolute.
pictures while dehydrated.
Yeah, did they call you dehydrated PK there?
No, they did not call me dehydrated.
Parched PK.
But- Oh, I need a vacation.
So I've done 53 reviews, and I've made 557 contributions.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm a local guide, level 6, bitches.
Wow. What does that get you?
Nothing. I read about it because it started like giving me points, and I was like, oh, wonder what this does for me. And then I think I might have like chat GTP'd it, and it came and said, you get to collect the points and have more than someone else. So okay, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
I have more Petro points than almost anybody else I ever met. I don't need to have more Google points. I have 2 million Petro points.
yeah. I don't know. Everything goes
What?
on business credit cards. I don't know how much points we have.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know how it tells you if. Anyways, I do like doing the reviews because I think it's fun and it gives me something to do, and it keeps me from bothering Kelly when we're on trips. Like
Usually
I
it's
think
women doing the reviews. Women love a review.
I do a lot of reviews. I've done 50. I've also got a lot of TripAdvisor reviews. I've been doing TripAdvisor reviews for like
Maybe you
15
should be a
years.
travel agent when you
I'm good.
retire.
Now, I don't know how many TripAdvisor reviews. I have a lot of reviews there too. I have people who follow me on Google and follow me on TripAdvisor
They want to
or
go where
whatever.
you go.
I guess. I don't know.
We should do a not our finest vacation. It could rival
Ooh.
what's that one that
Paradise.
yeah.
Yeah, we could have a summit.
Yeah.
Not our finest hour vacations.
Not our finest vacation.
I have 61 reviews on TripAdvisor.
Wow.
I have 0.
Well, you're allowed to have 0.
I appreciate other people's reviews, you know, but I don't do them.
I joined TripAdvisor in 2016.
Wow.
I've got almost 10 years of motherfucking reviews on there. Well, I think there's whole years where I didn't review anything. And
I
TripAdvisor is actually a dead platform, so
is it?
it's dying quickly because everyone just uses Google reviews or Facebook reviews. Or if you're going to a resort, generally people look it up on Facebook and then join the group and then get all the insides on the resort. People don't use TripAdvisor as much.
I just asked my travel agent.
I don't have a travel agent.
You should get a travel agent. They're great. They're free. First off, they sort everything out for you. Your flights, the best hotels. They're good. Yeah, they make money off someone else, not
I
you.
always felt like it was something I could handle myself.
Yeah, but it's nice
But
to not have to.
I don't know. I think I'm obsessive about trying to do everything.
Yeah, I suppose. I just call Santa. I say, Santa, we want to go here. And she's like, okay, there's this date, this date, this date. Do you want the cheapest one? I said, yeah, sure. Give us the cheapest one. Okay, no problem.
Have you ever
You
thought
want the
about just getting the
insurance?
most expensive one?
Like the date that you leave. Like
Oh, you're
that's what I
saying
mean. Like
just
she's
give
like,
us the cheapest date.
yeah,
Yeah.
give us the
No.
cheapest day to leave because you can save like fucking $500 by leaving on a Tuesday instead of a Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, so do that. Why
No,
not?
but some people can't book their holidays like that.
Oh, those aren't my people. We go when we want to go.
There's a website called YYZ Deals that tells you the cheapest flights out of Toronto to certain places. And it keeps updating like a feed of like, hey, if you went to like Portugal on this date and came back on this date, you get it for like $200.
Wow. So I wanted to fly business class to the UK whenever we went. I had no fucking clue that business class was like $6,000 more. I'm like, this is insane. Like $6,000 more for a fucking 6 hour plane ride. This is like I can't fathom making $6,000 in 6 hours sometimes. Maybe in the height of the season, like if we really kill it on a job, we might have done that somewhere, but it's not normal, that's for sure. Like I'm not spending $6,000 per person, so it would have been 12 grand more for us to fly there.
So how did you fly?
So we flew with the shabby normal people like us, you know? I'm not too proud to sit beside someone I don't know for fucking 6 or 7 hours.
I don't think it's necessarily about sitting beside someone you don't know. You get better food, better. I usually log on at like I don't know if they still do it, and I don't fly a lot, so I don't really know. But like when Paisley and I were coming back from Vancouver, she wasn't feeling well, and I was tired, and it'd been a long 5 days. So I went on while we were sitting in the airport, and they had first class seats or whatever, and you could pick a number, and they would auction them to you. So I put like $100 a seat, and we won them. That was one of the best flights home ever.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I
It
would
was
do that.
amazing.
Fine, you know.
It
Um,
was the best.
I would do that, but I wouldn't pay 6 grand for it.
That was the same trip where when you book a rental car, you can like book a small hatchback or this or whatever rental car thing that I've used before that pops up. There's one that's called Mystery Car, and
Mm,
Mystery Car is $30 a day or whatever it is cheaper than the subcompact car. And I'm like, more than likely, I was renting the subcompact car anyways.
yeah,
So even if I rent the fucking mystery car and end up with the subcompact car, I'm still ahead $30 or whatever the fuck the
yeah,
difference is.
yeah.
So we did that when we went to Vancouver, but I got a pickup truck.
Perfect.
It was sick. Yeah,
Unless
they were like,
you
"Do
park
you
it
want
at.
this pickup truck?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll fucking take that pickup truck. Goddamn right, I will."
Yeah, yeah, right on.
Were you happy with the 50 cent jump in fuel? That's great.
I try not to look.
It's
Well,
gonna
we
be
haven't
amazing.
moved many wheels yet this year, so 3 of my trucks are in for safety. So
Two of my trucks are still trying to get repaired.
kind of nervous.
We have to take the four big ones in. What, nervous about the safety?
Well, yeah, because we brought them in. They said, "Oh, we got room. We can do them," and then they haven't called to say pick them up. So what the fuck could be wrong? That's taking so long.
In a safety? There can't be that much.
Well, in little 5 ton dump trucks,
Mm.
probably not.
A set of tires is expensive on those little dump trucks.
Yeah, but I think all the tires are good. We'll see. We'll find out whenever they call. We
Maybe they got busy or had an emergency.
maybe they do a lot for Amazon, the Amazon tractor trailers and shit.
Oh, yeah. Did you see they started building some Amazon in Whitby, some huge Amazon, and it started sinking into the ground? So Balachachi or whatever had to tear it down.
Broccolini.
Broccolini, that's it.
Apologize. That they did the same thing at the Amazon warehouse between here and Ottawa. Not for the building, but the paving. The GC that we work with won the contract to pave it, and it was fucking like waving and shit. And, like they would just roll it, and it would fucking like the clay would just roll out of it. They're like, you can't do, you got to tear this whole thing up. You know, it was someone else's base prep. They were just there to grade and pave, and they're like, we can't
Yeah,
pave
yeah.
this, and it just fucking rolled.
So in that article I read about the new one that's getting built right in downtown Ottawa or something, they were talking about that clay. And they're
Oh,
like, did anyone tell these people about the last building they tried to fucking build or something? I was just laughing. It's like, oh, they should have just built that shit in Cornwall.
right. We are the shipping center capital of
I guess they
Ontario.
might be building one of those van ones though.
Oh, like the
Distribution.
Yeah, maybe they like
we did one of those.
they couldn't be far away.
We did one of those last year, the year before,
I remember that.
with David Brown. But that,
Oh, perfect.
well, yeah, yeah. I'll
Oh,
do
it's
it.
back when you had a good relationship.
Well, I still have a great relationship with them. They're just new. It's just a blossoming relationship.
Blossoming. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a fucking air of positivity, Chad.
Uh, because the season hasn't started yet. It's
Does
just
wandering
late.
around in like does wandering around in Las Vegas looking at equipment that you can see online in 30 seconds interest you guys?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say that if we're going
absolutely.
to if we're
Yeah,
promoting another
easy
thing.
now. Wait until
What?
after
No,
April
I'm
23rd and
asking you
24th to talk
like
like this.
no, I'm saying it as a legit question because like I think it's worth going to see the equipment live.
Okay, I agree.
I 100% agree. I love that it's a tax deductible. Um, it's a great,
What are you deducting? We're
other
getting
than
you
the,
in for free. I'm just
well,
joking.
The
the
other show.
other one, but this one's also tax deductible, so my meals will be comped. Um, but the big one, yeah, fuck yeah, I would go to
Yeah, I'm
that.
just saying any equipment show, but I'm saying I think it's a good to go and like because you know, some excavators I find small inside the cab.
Yeah.
Orange ones in particular.
Well, you're also larger than the average man,
Am I?
so don't blame the fucking size of the excavator on everybody else.
I find those excavators small, and I find the cabs crowded. I still like them. We
Yeah,
have one.
but
The
you don't
one
have
I
to buy.
ran the one we have.
What other brands could you buy?
Well, I'm saying if I was at the National Heavy Equipment Show, I could go from booth to booth sitting in their excavators, and I don't have to drive from dealership to dealership. And
Yeah,
that's why it's advantageous to go to that rather than look at it online. Because
yeah,
you can go to Komatsu, Cat, Kubota, Bobcat, some Chinese brand with a name I don't know. You know, you can go and sit in these things, and I'm saying that's why it's advantageous to go.
yes.
You can't do that online.
Can't do that online.
Online, all the cabs look the same fucking size.
Hmm. We uh we brought our 4-ton in for a service. I needed them to fix something on my steel wrist, so I said, "Hey, I know you guys don't do steel wrist stuff, but can you put this fucking gripper back together?" They're like, "Yeah, no problem." Bring it in. Brought it in. They're like, "Do you want a service too?" I said, "Yes, absolutely." Oil, whatever. He's like, "Oh, there's 1,100 hours on the meter." He's like, "Do you want the hydraulics service and everything?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Do you want me to get you a price first?" I said, "Well, how much can it be?" He's like, "Well, it'll probably end up being like 14 or 1,500 bucks." I said, "Just fucking do the service." Like, of course I want this excavator to run for the next fucking however many years. Do the fucking service, man. He's like, "Well,
Well,
some
how
people."
much is that excavator worth with the wrist on it?
Uh, I don't know. What would you say an 1,100 hour excavator with a $30,000 tilt rotator on it is worth? Probably
I
70,
think
80.
it's six. 70, 80 grand. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
You don't want to do a $1,500 service to an $80,000 machine.
well, the thing is, if you don't do the service and something shits the bed, well, we lost $1,500 that day.
No. I'm saying I agree with you. I would want to do the fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
I would
'Cause
do the.
he's
Listen, I just replaced a radio for potentially no reason in my truck. I agree with you.
true.
I would obviously do the service,
Do the
100%.
service, man.
Yeah.
If you get the option, do the service. He's like, some
I don't
people
think there's.
don't want us to do that. I said, well, I'm not some people. Do the service.
I feel like one of the most shorted things you can do is treat equipment like garbage.
Yeah. You can't treat equipment like garbage because you already know your workers are doing it. So you have to be nice to the equipment.
Fair enough.
It's true, like, the greatest operator, everything. You turn your back if something's broken. We had the two mirrors, the rear view mirrors up top on the excavator. Look at those while we had it in the shop greasing it, both broken. Shane, just fucking unbolt the things. There's no glass in them. Take them off. Take them completely off. Throw them in the garbage. We don't have those anymore. That's it.
Do you think that's a safety thing? You have to have them? Or do
Well,
you
what
think
does
they're
it matter?
optional?
What does it fucking matter? There's no glass in them now.
No, I'm saying maybe it's a safety thing you need to put glass in them. I wasn't saying to just fucking leave them the way they were.
No, I took them all out completely. If someone wants to come on site and say, "Hey, you don't have rear view mirrors," I say, "Well, my neck does this." I can.
Have you ever used those mirrors?
No, never,
I've never used them either. So.
never. It's a zero turn radius machine. Like it turns inside its tracks.
Yeah.
What do you need the fucking mirrors for?
Is it a 4-ton?
Yeah. Oh no, that's not a zero turn. The U series are zero turn, not the O dash O's.
And you say most 4-tons aren't 0-turn, right?
No, this one isn't. But my partner bought a U48 and found out after the fact that it doesn't fit in a bin. It's like 8 inches too wide to fit in a bin. He's like, "Fuck! If I knew, I wouldn't have bought it." Now I have to float it everywhere. On a
It won't fit in one of your bins?
no
How wide is it?
wider than an 040. The U48 has a wider track stance. So
How wide are your bins? Like,
normal size bins, what are they, 8 feet? No, they're not 8 feet, are they? Maybe.
that's a crazy wide machine then.
Yeah, I just ordered 2 more bins today
Nice.
because we had bins out already this year. People are calling for bins and gravel delivery. So it's a great thing that I got this new driver. Because if we expect this regularly, or even if we don't, if people are still calling us for shit, that's great. That's great. I'll happily deliver gravel to people. Little landscapers, whatever. If I'm not beating them on jobs, I'll deliver them gravel.
It's a way to do it.
Yeah,
Some kind of business model.
take it all. Take it all. I just want to make the money. My driver texted me a list, my new driver, of things he wants for the truck. Wonder if it's still here.
He
It's
texts you a list of things he wants for the truck.
Yeah. Well, like just the workers, they ask for tools, right? Oh, we need a new level, we need this, whatever, fine. And you buy it for them because you want them to be productive and everything to go smoothly. Why should the truck driver be any
Absolutely.
different? The things on his list, he wants
My
microfiber
truck
cloths.
drivers have all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Microfiber cloths, dash cleaner, paper towels, a bin for the supplies, Windex, phone mount, 9-volt car adapter, pylons, a hook for his jacket, and tinted windows. I said, sure, man, no problem. I'll get you all that stuff. How does that change my life? But if it's gonna make you clean the truck, then absolutely you can have that stuff. No
What
problem.
truck is he driving?
The Freightliner. Matt's coming to us from his bus driving job. He has every license you can get other than a pilot's license or helicopter license. You can drive them all.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So he should be good. He's excited.
That's good. And he probably won't throw a phone at your head.
I hope not. He's a friend of mine, so I hope not.
Like I would say that like our like I felt like you're taking some kind of shot at me. Like I don't do anything for the drivers. My trucks
No,
literally
not at all.
glow.
Not at all.
That just felt a bit like I'm like my trucks literally glow to the driver's choice of color.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I think
I
it's
have a pink glowing truck. I have a, a purple glowing truck. We have all the blue lights on order for the other one.
no, I think you should take care of your employees in a
Those
way.
mirrors on that
Oh,
truck are those mirrors on that Freightliner are stupid.
they are ridiculous. Say that like this isn't the
Like
1970s.
but there are like tripod mirrors that are reasonable. Those ones are they're the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, first off, nobody has a tripod mirror anymore. They're all fixed at one point.
Yeah, they're single arm mirror. Yeah,
Yeah,
Christy
single
has those
arm,
on her truck.
fine. Why do you need the mirror's this big? It's a fucking T-plate, you know?
And Andrew also has single arm mirrors on the International too.
Yeah. But not fucking 3-point contact mirrors.
Cody has 3-point contact mirrors on hers, but it's a 15.
Yeah. Somewhere along the line, they should have said, you know what? 1 point of contact is good enough.
It wasn't 2015. It wasn't 2000.
I
My
tagged
truck has
Freightliner.
my truck has single contact mirrors.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. I don't like those mirrors, but I understand they're safe, they're functional for sure. You know, it's a safety thing. It's great to be able to have the the to look there, you know, but I'd prefer them not, especially for 3-point mirrors. I'd rather not have them. So
Did you ask the driver what he thought about it?
he doesn't want them either.
Get the
So
fuck rid of them then.
rid of them. Yeah. Yeah.
So has that guy ever driven hook truck before?
Never. Not that hook lift's all that hard to drive, you know.
There are some tricks to hooking the bins.
Yes, there are, but I think it's just like the first time you got into a car. You probably learned more the first time you were out on your own than
Yes.
any of the times you were with your parents, whoever taught you how to drive, right? Like I learned more the first time I was in the car alone by myself than I did learning with somebody there because it takes the pressure off. Like you're just there, you can think and function and try things on your own. Much easier way to learn. So, I mean, I'll be there with him to hook some bins and stuff, whatever, take him around, but he's capable. It's a very simple hook. You know, there's only 2 levers, so should be okay.
Yeah, I think that you like when it comes to like the hook lift, there's a lot of little like idiot like things to. There's a lot of like I don't well maybe your hooks work different than ours too, so I've never run yours, but there's like a couple small like little things you need to. But yeah, I think that you learn a lot on your own too.
Yeah.
I like that Freightliner. I think it's a sharp truck.
It's not a terrible looking truck, you know, like if it would have been an
I think it
M2,
looks great.
you know, but I think it'll do the
That
trick.
truck looks sick with the big. I like the big. We had that truck at Ridge Lake. Same truck.
Oh yeah, same truck? I didn't know
Yep.
they made them that
SD
long.
108, and it looked exactly the same. Yeah,
Satellite mirrors.
it literally looked. I don't know if that one had them on it. I have tons of pictures of it. That's what Christy used to drive when I first met her. She
Oh
used to
yeah.
drive that truck.
Yeah. We got that one with an Allison. My other one has
That's a good deal.
a DT on it. So the new truck has a live PTO. The Western Star doesn't have a live PTO, which isn't a huge deal, but it's nice to have the live PTO with the hook, right? Because without the live PTO, you have to put the truck into neutral to move the hook.
What?
Yeah. So with the
So what
Western
happens
Star,
if you what happens if you like have to hook a bin on a bit of an angle and you need to back into it?
well, you set your hook underneath and then you lift the bin in neutral and the truck rolls underneath the bin.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, so you well,
We
one
never
of the
back the
advantage
truck underneath the bins. It's always
there, but there will in my world of picking up bins from crazy places and things where people stick shit in front of them, and
yeah.
you sometimes you have to hook the bin on a bit of an angle because there's a car parked there, and then you, as you back it up, you turn the truck and the truck's got to be in reverse. Or
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So you're just switching from
I
reverse
didn't
to
even know that.
neutral. It's
I've never even heard of a PTO that worked like that.
yeah. There's live PTO and non-live PTO. I don't know what the
I've never in my whole life I've never encountered a non-live PTO in a truck.
well, Western Star's got one. So I said I want a live PTO on because I had never heard of it either, right? But this is what you learn whenever
I
you
would have
buy.
fucking spazzed. I would have fucking spazzed. You know, you're
It's
like the mirrors. See the
yeah.
mirrors on that truck. I probably would have just said, "Fuck it, whatever. Don't worry about it. It is what it is." But the live PTO, I wouldn't have driven it out of the shop.
I didn't know until after everything was done, right? Like until we're hooking bins. And this is just
Yeah.
my ignorance, and I mean, I didn't grow up with these things, you know.
What's the difference in it? I didn't even know. It's not
I
being
didn't know
ignorant.
either, right?
I didn't even know it fucking existed. Like I didn't even know it was an option.
To
That's
have a
not
non-live PTO.
being ignorant. Being ignorant is when you know it's an option and then you ignore making the choice, and then someone just makes a choice for you.
Yeah.
Like
Well, either they didn't know or they
being
made
uneducated would saying I don't know exists.
I was uneducated. Now I am.
I would have been uneducated. Now thank fucking God. Now I'm going to start asking people, is that a
I
live
have a live
PTO?
PTO. Yeah. Well,
I
apparently it's
didn't fucking.
$3,000 more for the live PTO than it is for an unalive PTO.
You wouldn't have paid $3,000.
I would have, but I didn't know off the first
Yeah.
time, right? So, I mean, is it a deal breaker for me? No, because now we know how to run it the way it is. So it's still a phenomenal truck in every other aspect. You know,
Oh, I think it's a beautiful truck.
it's
I just, yeah, I don't. Sometimes we've just run into situations where you need to. I've run into situations where you need to have the truck in reverse and you need to reverse the truck in under the bin because the bin's at weird angles. But see, like 99% of the bins you guys have done, or not, maybe 95% are for you.
yeah. Well,
So
sometimes,
you guys only put bins where they're easy to get. And if the truck's in the way, it's your
well,
truck and you move it.
yeah. No, we've had some deliveries where shit's all in the way and Shane has a hard time getting in and all this stuff, but we made it work, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
not sell the truck, get a whole new one. This live PTO is ruining our life or this.
But you could just swap the PTO.
I'm sure you could, yeah, eventually.
Just drive into any driveline shop and be like, I need a PTO that's live, and they'll just swap it that day.
Yeah.
Probably cost you a pretty penny. It doesn't seem like it would be worth it because the truck seems to be functioning fine without it.
Well, now the good thing is if there's ever a bin that's really hard to hook, just send the other truck, you know.
Exactly. Yes.
But I mean, there's a way around it. I never anticipated
Did you?
having two brand new hook trucks. Kind of ridiculous. But
I have lots of brand new trucks.
yeah, I know, but they also go out to work for other people.
Well,
They they pay
that's
for
your end
themselves.
game goal, though, right?
Yeah,
People don't follow
I
you for.
love the versatility of them. They can do so much. You know, whether it's working for us or working for someone else, like it's just fucking great. So great. One day you have a water truck, one day you have a bin truck, the next day you have a flat deck truck. You know, it's
Yeah, they are very versatile.
yeah.
I don't have the same fascination as you do with them, but
Well, maybe my love affair will end with them one day, but for now, I think these trucks were made for landscapers.
Yeah, I just don't. I just never really liked them as trucks. So I was always a dump truck person. So
Yeah.
that's just my personality. But I actually like driving the bin trucks. I like hooking the bins and pulling them on, and I think it's great.
Whenever there's a full bin that's on the fucking road that you hoist up there and put it on your back and drive away, that's a fucking feeling, man. That's a feeling.
Fuck, that truck would have so much juice too, because it's 500 horsepower motor.
It's a, yeah. Yeah,
Like that Western Star has the 500 DD15, doesn't it?
DD13.
DD13.
Yeah.
It's still got to be. It's still got to be
I
five and
think it makes
change.
makes 550 or something, right? So
Not it wouldn't make 550, but 515 maybe.
maybe. I thought of 530 somewhere in my mind. Could be wrong.
Could I don't
Because
know.
to me, it doesn't matter that much. I'm not towing a fucking bulldozer or anything. So,
Yeah, but if you put your 8-ton and a skid steer on a float, that's heavy.
yeah, I don't have a float long enough to do that.
But now you could because you have an AZ driver that's coming to work for you.
Yeah. But he's also not, he doesn't have a machine background, right? Like he hasn't loaded excavators and all this shit. So,
Well, you have the guys put it on for him.
yeah, I suppose. But now we just don't have to worry about it. We could put,
Well,
we're better off to put a machine in the box and a machine on
you
the
could put a
float.
machine in the box and 2 machines on the float.
Yeah, something. I don't. We're we're inching our way towards being more and more capable. I think this is where we need to be right now. So I'm happy with
Get
it.
your Mike left. I don't even know how to end this episode
It's,
now that Mike better fucking come back.
I wonder where he's gone.
I don't know, but if he doesn't come back, I don't know how to end it with a recording.
Oh, he'll just cut it after.
We just say see ya and just let it keep running empty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
That'd be a
He'll
great
cut it.
ending because Mike wouldn't even know what the fuck happened. Just get up and walk away. Bye. That's the end of the episode, Mike. Just leave this running in the background. Mike wanders back in 10, 15 minutes later. Fucking goes, what the fuck just happened?
You must know that we're almost done here.
I would think he does. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Today was my. Today I went and did something and then I felt much better. I'm feeling shitty. I hate not doing things.
Well, yeah.
I mean, and there's important things that I've been doing, but I need to like go physically do something.
Um, yeah, well, it's hard whenever we know that there's snow in the forecast to do
Yeah.
things. Like you want to get things ready and then fuck, there's another 10 centimeters of snow or whatever coming. And you're just like, what does it matter? You go into this whole existential crisis. What does it matter? Why do I need to do this? We're still so far away from starting. So,
Yeah. Mike, you're back. We
still
weren't sure how to end the episode because you were gone. So we were like just going to. Oh, Mike's on a call.
oh, at least one of
Okay.
us.
So, Mike, nod your head if we can end this and you can still do it while you're on a call.
Yes.
Okay. Because we were going to end this when you wandered off. We were going to end it and just walk away, and then you would show up and nothing would be here. And you won't know if we said that's the end of the episode or not. But Mike's on a call, and Chad wants to go to bed. And I need to charge all my many cameras that I used today. So that's the end of the episode. nod if you heard that, Mike.
Thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.